Okay, here is a sports question that people in other countries can get involved in, along with the people here in the United States. Is it possible for a person to be a fan of two teams? Now, the way this question arose is I post in a lot of sports news groups. One of the news groups I post in was where I used to live up in Philadelphia. It's the Philadelphia Flyers news group. You've probably seen the Flyers poster on my wall over here. Now I live in North Carolina. I've been here for almost 2 years, and I have become a fan of the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, let me explain myself a little bit here as I turn my air conditioner off. I have a hankering for watching live ice hockey every once in a while. The Carolina Hurricanes are about 100 miles from here. Now, 100 miles sounds like a long distance, but Route 40's speed limit is 65 miles an hour. So 65 miles an hour, 100 miles, you're talking an hour and 20 minutes. There's not a whole lot of traffic out on that road. When I lived in Philadelphia, I had to take 202 south, bumper-to-bumper traffic. Route 1 east for about a mile, bumper-to-bumper traffic. 322 east, bumper-to-bumper traffic. Interstate 95 for about 10 miles north, bumper-to-bumper traffic. How long did it take me to get 35 miles away from Exton, Pennsylvania to the arena in Philadelphia? It took me about an hour and 20 minutes. The same as it takes me down here to get to Raleigh. So I go to about 10 games a year with the Carolina Hurricanes out in Raleigh. I root for the team. I have a great time when I'm there. That makes me a fan. But the people that I speak to in Philadelphia have a little bit of an issue with this. They say you can't be a fan of both teams, because obviously the two teams play each other. You have to root for one team or the other. And I explained to them that's not what I'm talking about. I can be a fan of one team and more of a fan of another. But the fact remains that I would be a fan of both teams. And now I'm asking your opinion on it. Graham and Friends would be a good one that I could pose this question to. At one time, he said he lived in Perth, Australia. Now he lives in Brisbane. And in Brisbane, he talks about this one team that he loves called the Maroons. Well, when he was in Perth, there was probably a team that played the same sport as the Maroons. I'm guessing it's Australian League football, Australian rules football, or whatever they call it over there. And that he's going to root for the Maroons here, and you know, he's in Perth, it was probably somebody else. But he's away from Perth now. Is he still a fan of the Perth team? And people from other countries that are watching this, besides Graham, can also answer this question. Can you be a fan of more than one team? You're rooting for both teams. You're putting your hard-earned cash only into one because of the distance you have to travel to get to the arena. But you can watch games on the internet. You can buy packages where all the teams are included, and you can watch all the games of all the teams. So you can watch a lot of sports on TV. And I watch a lot of Philadelphia Flyers hockey, and I root for the Flyers. I watch a lot of Carolina Hurricanes hockey, and I root for the Hurricanes. And the Flyers and the Hurricanes are in the same league. They do play each other. And they play each other twice a year in Carolina, twice a year in Philadelphia. I go to the 2 games in Carolina. So what's your opinion on this? Can a person be a fan of 2 teams? Is it yes or is it no? And when you answer the question, also state why. Why are you saying yes or why are you saying no? And until the next video, thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye.